Hey guys, it's Nimbus. I am back today with another reading. I wanted to show you, sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. I got two new decks. I got the Sacred Earth Oracle, which is really cool. Okay, I already flipped that upside down, but the artwork is beautiful. So I'm really excited to see what messages come from this. And I got the Tarot Familiars, which is really cool. This has some really cool artwork as well. So those are the decks that we're going to use today. We're also going to get our Pride message at the end of this, so stick around for that. As usual, if you guys would like to, let's breathe together for about a minute and a half. I will put somewhere here-ish where to skip to for skipping the breathing. But if you would like to, let's start with our hands flat on the table, flat in our lap, just down, feet flat on the table. Wow, nailed it. Feet flat on the floor. Wow. Feet flat on the floor. And we're gonna take deep breaths into our belly. So if you would like to close your eyes and we'll get started. Ready? In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, last one, out, and just breathe normally for a little bit. You can keep your eyes closed, or you can open them if you want. Checking in with any tension in your body, letting anything go, releasing your shoulders, releasing your jaw, releasing your ankles, Okay, guys, we are going to come back. Please pause if you need more time. But yeah, so let's get started. We are going to get started with the Tarot Familiars. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I looked at this deck, I cleansed it, I didn't really use it, so yeah. So we will see how this deck goes. Wave it around in the smoke. Okay. And today we're kind of just doing a, what's the date? It's the 15th of August. So we're just gonna kind of, okay, perfect. Mid-August check-in. If you guys would like to, my birthday is next week. My birthday is the 24th of August. If you guys would like to donate to my cause, I guess. I don't know. My Cash App and Venmo are linked in the description below. But yeah. Spirit, what messages do we need for the middle of August check-in? Six of Cups came out pretty quickly, almost immediately. It's definitely a time of focusing on sorry, they're talking. Okay, hang on. What are the messages? I'm sorry, you guys. What are the messages, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I see. So there's been a lot of waiting on things, anything, manifestations, wants, needs, desires, whatever that is, people, places, whatever that is. There's been a lot of waiting for, it seems like it's been like waiting for the right moment for something to happen. And Spirit wants you to know that there's not going to be a right moment, because like there's not going to be another now. Does that make sense? Like there's not like you're ready, whatever this move is, whatever this thing is. I'm not really getting into that because I don't think that's my business, but like it seems like you're kind of like impatiently waiting for something to come. Pause. When it's almost like Spirit has been telling you like it's on its way. Just relax and release, control, and you will be fine. Like, you know, if it feels, because that's pretty much where I've been like impatiently waiting for a lot. Nailed it. Okay, well, the Two of Wands flipped over. This one came out with a bunch of cards. Two of Wands reverse flipped over. It definitely seems like that there is a decision to be made in... Oh, okay, in what you're manifesting. Okay, I see. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I was like, okay, just because you're waiting, I don't know why that's... Okay. Impatience, yes, but like it didn't really feel that way. But now I understand. There's a decision that's of like these two things are very important to you, and it's like it's very clear that the things that you want are important to you and are like definitely for you. But Spirit kind of wants you to focus in on like what is going to actually bring you the most long-term fortune, goodness. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to explain. It's definitely about picking which one you feel is the best for you. And it's not a wrong answer. Exactly. The Knave of Cups. There's not going to be a wrong answer. Like, it's all going to be good for you. But you have to figure out which one is good for you first, and then which one can you build off of better. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, that's... Okay, Ten of Cups. Exactly. You'll be fine. Either way, like... You'll be fine either way. You know, overflowing, filling up other people's cups from an overflowing point of view, you know, not from a, you know, oh, let me help you really quick so you can help me later kind of way, or like even like a, I can help you now because I have it kind of way. Like, it's not even, that's too many cards, one at a time, please. It's not even from that kind of thing. It's not even from the, I need to help everybody. It's quite literally just, well, I have all of this, so here, have this. You know, that's, I mean, that's huge. It's what everybody wants to be able to use, to have and be a part of, you know what I mean? Spirit, what other messages do we have for today? The Emperor. Yep. Whatever move you make, like I said, is going to be the correct move. It's going to be a hard decision. It's going to take a lot of energy to figure it out. But you have to stand in your power. You have to stand in your power and really remember. Sorry, the Lion King comes to mind. You know, Mufasa, remember who you are. You know, like that kind of thing. Like, really remember who you are. Like, you have to remember, like, you're like destined for greatness. You know, but it's the whole thing of, like, with great power comes great responsibility. What are you going to do if you have all of these options ahead of you that are all great for you? Are you going to take the time and utilize those options? Or are you going to run around thinking, you know, oh my gosh, I'm amazing, I'm too good for any of this stuff, look at all my options? Or are you going to, like, sit there and, like, actually buckle down and, like, do something about it? Like, you know what I mean? You can't complain about nothing working out for you if all you're being offered is options on what to do next and where to go next and what to do better. But that's why I'm saying, like, there's only two options that are, you know, it seems like that it's between two options and they're both good for you. That's why I'm saying that, though, because it's really, yes, there's a decision. Yes, it could be bad, except this time it's like a good and a gooder kind of, well, okay, nailed it. Like a like a good and like a better kind of decision. Like, you're always going to have, you know, you're always going to have, like, a good and bad decision, but it's not, in this case, it's really not like a duality of it. It's like, it really is like a, do you want to level up or do you want to level up? You just have to be willing to actually stand with yourself and make sure what's on the bottom. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Exactly. You have to be willing to stand with yourself and, like, be, like, really, like, what is it? Advocate for yourself and really, like, make sure that you're the one that people notice. You know what I mean? You got to make sure that you are the one that is making this stuff happen. Nobody else is going to make these things happen for you. I say it in all of my videos because it keeps coming up. One card at a time. Well, that too. One card at a time. But I say it in all my videos that if... Oh my God, what was I about to say? Hang on. All right, I remembered what I was going to say. I say it all in my videos that Spirit is only going to be able to get you so far. Spirit's only going to be able to get you to a certain point until they kind of, like, have to back off for a little bit and be like, okay, what is he going to do? What is she going to do? What are they going to do? Like, what's going to actually happen this time throughout the situation? But with that being said, you've learned from the past situations. You know what I mean? Like I said, do you want to level up or do you want to level up? Like, that's really the question here. And it's not to say that if you pick one, you're not going to be able to do the other. I think that this is quite literally, which one do you want to do first? Like, do you, both are fine. Both are perfectly viable options. Like, both are perfectly fine. But you have to remember that whatever you choose is what you are sticking with, and that's what it has to be. It can't be, oh, I want this, and then, like, 2 months into this, you're like, I don't know anymore. You have to really be sure that this is what you want, you know? And I think that that point right there is probably what you're stuck on, because that's been where I've been stuck. But at the same time, it's like, nobody's saying that if this decision is a life or death decision and you have to decide tomorrow, what would you choose? If you had to choose tomorrow, which one would you choose? Only because it seems like this has been something that's been going on for a while. excuse me, burp for confirmation. I mean, this is at myself completely. I mean, let's see what else. There's a lot of energy in here. Let's see. Spirit. What else? What other messages for our mid-August check-in? But yeah, it definitely seems like it's been taking a little while, but it seems like that it's kind of like this is one of those things that's like, yes, you want to take your time and like know what is actually going on, but this is also one of those things that Spirit's like, you're gonna have to just go. It can't be, it's gonna need to not be a whole bunch of waiting around. It's gonna have to be you just do something and figure it out. Like, yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like that it's gonna have to be you do something, you figure it out afterwards. It's, you know, jump now, ask questions later. One card at a time, please. Seven of Wands reversed. Oh, Seven of Wands reversed. This has definitely been an ongoing thing. Not really ongoing enough to be like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? Like, ongoing enough to where it's like, okay, wake up, what am I gonna do? Go to sleep, break time. Wake up, okay, what am I gonna do? Go to sleep, break time. Wake up, what am I gonna do? And then it's the same thing. And it seems like the frustration lies from the fact that no movement is being made, and not from the need for movement anymore. You know that you need the movement. You know that you need to figure out where to go now, and you know that you're gonna have to figure it out later anyway, so why not just do it? But that's the question. Why not just do it? I know for me, I've been stuck between, you know, two pretty difficult decisions for myself, only because I know that both things are very important to me, but I don't know which is going to be. Both seem very beneficial, and both would be very beneficial. But at the same time, I'm like, I've been stuck between like, where, like, you know, what if X, Y, and Z, and then I'm fucking myself up because then I'm just running around thinking like, what if, and I'm not focusing on the fact that that hasn't even happened yet. Whatever that is hasn't happened yet. You can't go into a decision thinking something bad is going to happen, or even knowing something bad is going to happen, when all that happened was you were offered something. You know what I mean? Or had an idea, or whatever it was. I think it's important for us all to remember, like, we all have to give ourselves grace throughout all of this. It's not just through the hard times. We have to remember that through, like, even like the good times, even when we don't think about it, like, we have to remember that, like, we're still trying our best. Like, everybody's still trying their best. You know what I mean? But we have to remember that we can't just not make these decisions. Even if our best today is just able to get out of bed, I mean, yes, it's a difficult decision. Again, Four of Pentacles, but which one builds your stability quicker? Which one is going to be better for you, like I said, in the long run? Which one is going to really offer more fulfillment? You know, one card at a time, please. It's a very light energy today, though. It's a very, I'm not used to that. Most of the time it's like a really heavy, just looming. Today's a very light, uplifting feeling today. I don't know. That might just be me. I don't know. But same. You okay? I love you. Okay, well. That's what you get with a staffy. Oh, he's the best boy. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. But I do know that once this decision is made, I'm not gonna say everything's just gonna get easier, because I don't know that. I have no idea. But what I can say is that once this decision is made, more paths or more steps along your path will appear in front of you. You know what I mean? More doors will open, more things will happen simply because of the movement. You know what I mean? There's a lot more than just, you know. Okay, yeah. Spirit's been reminding me to release the control of how you get there. So like, say you want to buy a house and you plan it out, everything, you know, to the T, you know exactly what you want, you find the house, you get the payments ready, but then there's like one fee that you just didn't know about, that wasn't told to you, whatever, but it's going to throw off the plan, right? Now you can't get the house, now it goes to somebody else who bid for it too, right? You know? So, but now, because that happened, you go and find a different house. This one's better, has more space, has a bigger yard, say, whatever you want, for a better price, whatever, but you would have had that other house first, right? But this house is better, right? Spirit wants you to release the control. Spirit wants to remind you to release the control of these things, because yes, we have a plan of how we want these things to look, but Spirit is also going to have a plan on how it's going to actually turn out for us. You know what I mean? Like, the universe is going to work how it's working. I do believe that everything happens for a reason. So like, you were going to find that house and you were going to like it. That's fine. That's great. Except then you were able to find this nice, better house with a bigger yard and everything. You know what I mean? So, and that's a very basic way of explaining it, because I don't really know how else to word it. But like, if you release the control of how to get there, it puts no expectations in your mind of how it's going to look in the first place. Yes, you can have a dream about how your house is going to look and how the landscape would look and, you know, where you're going to be and all these things. Okay, right. So it puts no expectations in the outcome. So like, while you can, you know, choose, you know, what you want your bathroom tile to be, you're not going to really be able to, I mean, unless you do like a whole renovation, you're not going to be able to really change like the entire layout of the house. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, it's oh, okay. Standards versus expectation. If that makes sense. It's you have certain standards of what your house needs to be, but you know, expectations of exactly what's going to happen aren't going to necessarily be fulfilled. You know what I mean? I mean, even standards aren't necessarily going to be fulfilled either, but like, you know, 9 out of 10 sounds pretty good. You know what I mean? You know, maybe down the line, if you keep the house, you could change it to where you want it to be. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just a matter of, do you want to spend the money? Do you want to put in the work? You know what I mean? So today is just that kind of energy. It's definitely a lot of, you know, where do you want to go? All the wands. 9 of Wands. Exactly, you know. What's the song? Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield just popped into my mind. But yeah, it was the specific line was the beginning of the chorus. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. You know, the Vine. But I mean, but yeah. What are you like? Where are you gonna go next? What are you gonna do? You are literally in charge of writing the next chapter. You are literally in charge of... Too many cards. One card at a time, please. You are literally in charge of where you go next. Like I said, both options, both doors are literally perfectly fine for you. It's quite literally just, what do you want to do first? You know. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been saying the whole time. There's been some halted motion, but, you know, you just got to figure out where to go, where to actually, excuse me, burp for confirmation, where to actually go. Like, you got to figure it out. Like, and it's not like Spirit turned their backs on you or anything. Cause I think I said this earlier. It's not like Spirit turn their backs on you. Wow. Knave of Pentacles in reverse. Huh. This deck has knaves and knights. I didn't even catch that. But Knave of Pentacles reversed. That's, yeah, I mean, but that's definitely kind of goes along with the Chariot thing. There's been a lot of like halted motion of trying to figure out what the correct move is, while Spirit is telling you, like, just make the move and Spirit will catch you. Like it will work out. It's not, you know, Spirit's like, you're overthinking it. Go, just do it. Try it. See what happens. Jump. Go, you know. But Spirit's gonna catch you though. They're not gonna abandon you. They're not gonna like just leave you alone to fend for yourself simply because you decided to take the jump. You're doing exactly what they want you to do, in a good way. Not in like a, you're playing right into their hands. My bad. as long as you remember that giving yourself grace and reminding yourself in the moment that it will get stressful, but it will all end up okay. Like, yes, these moments are very scary. Yes, they're frustrating. They're whatever, you know, Ace of Wands reversed. But you have to remember what you are here for. Are you here to run around bitching and complaining about how terrible this is? Or are you going to try to sit there and actually just make it better? Like, are you going to try to, you know, like take accountability for yourself and take accountability for what you're doing and like actually act and change what you're doing? Or are you going to just sit there and keep being upset about it? Yeah. Let's get these last 3 cards really quick. And then we'll get into the Sacred Earth Oracle. Okay, that's like 6 cards. Alright, Spirit, what's the last 3 cards? Okay, Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. This one flew out. Yeah, the 8 of Wands. And this one flipped over in the deck. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, I mean, that definitely makes sense. I mean, it's... What's on the bottom? Ace of Cups, exactly. You're trying to figure out how and where to go to fill your cup up and to figure out how to actually make sure that you are overflowing first. But with there being 2 options, maybe it's just been confusing, but it's very clear to me that both options would be a good fit. That's not to say that you're never going to run into issues, because that's always going to happen. But it's also like you're going to find the most fulfillment and the most joy in these things, whatever these things are, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I do have the guidebook for the Sacred Earth Oracle. So we're just going to pull a couple cards and read from the book, reading a little bit from the book. So yeah, cool. Spirit, what's the messages for today, for the Sacred Earth Oracle? What are the messages for today, Spirit? Okay, we got some time. All right. Thinking let's just do like 2 cards, 3 cards, 2 in the bottom of the deck or something. Yeah. Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? Okay. I'm hearing a lot. It's like, sorry, this was space. This was clarity. I don't know why I just did that. I'm hearing a lot. I don't know why cards aren't flipping out or anything. Maybe I gotta pick them up. Yeah. Surface. Let's see. Surface. We'll do it this way. Context. And the bottom of the deck is clarity. Okay, that's easy. Okay. So surface. Okay. Earthly meaning for surface. Accept someone at face value and underlying motivation surfaces. Stability allows creativity to flourish. A return to calm after a temporary upheaval. We are a little messy beneath the surface. Judge someone on their actions and the beauty they bring to the world. A gold heart lies beneath a tough exterior. Do not dismiss pleasantries. They grow strong foundations. Be wary of cynicism. I don't want to read too much of the book because I don't know how much, like, if I'm gonna get flagged. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna go to context now, but I'm gonna read the earthly meaning. It says, interpreting one piece of the puzzle in isolation leads to error. Avoid reading too much into something. Avoid reading too much into something. Taking in the fuller picture will take time and effort, but it will bring the perspective required. A flyaway comment or aside means nothing on its own. An overreaction or misunderstanding causes unnecessary fireworks. Truer meaning comes with broader context. But, I mean, that's really what I was saying before about, like, are you willing to put in the effort? But, like, also, like, not looking too far into how stuff is going to happen and, like, what was it? Releasing the control of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, next is clarity. Sudden clarity amid adversity. Acute awareness of yourself and your circumstances. Finding unexpected strength and wisdom in a crisis. Realizing the limits of a situation. Pressure cannot make diamonds from coal. Challenging a misconception or calling out a false promise. Isolate and develop an idea, talent, or goal to excellence without external influence. Trusting you will have what it takes when it matters. That's beautiful. I think those kind of speak for themselves. I mean, I think it's huge that you're being offered two things that, like, two options that are good for you. I think, you know, like, I'm always going to say give yourself grace and make sure that you take care of yourself. But, like, I also, like, we also need to remember that just because we have these options in front of us and they're, you know, we have multiple options, they're good for us, you know, that's great, except they're no good if we don't act on it. They're no good to us if we don't actually utilize these options and these opportunities for us. So if all you're gonna do is complain about not getting any opportunities, and then you finally do get an opportunity and now you're just like, well, but I really wanted this. But yeah, let's do these pride cards really quick and let's see what messages we can get from these today. Oh my goodness, I didn't cleanse. Okay, all good. Inclusivity. Nah, we'll do one more. We'll do this one too. And truth. Inclusivity. Yeah. There's no LGB without the T, bitches. Be part of the LGBT community or don't be a part of it at all. LGBT community wouldn't be here without black trans women, bitch. Anyway, let me calm down. That's the truth. Anyway. Queer AF on the back. Okay, but anyway. Okay, inclusivity. You help others by helping yourself. By letting the world see who you really are, you contribute to the visibility of differences and stand up for yourself and your community. And for truth, 1616 I just saw on the time. Truth. Being true to who you are is the best gift you can give to yourself. You don't need to live a life that has been dictated to you by others. Sculpt a path that feels right for you. Exactly. Which path in front of you, just, even if it comes down to what would be the most fun right now. You know what I mean? Like, even if that's what it comes down to, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Like, both options are good for you. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Like, both options are good. Like, oh my goodness. Just give yourself grace. Remember to give yourself grace. And once you stand in your own truth, I mean, what are people going to do to you? You know, I mean, seriously, what's going to happen to you? Just give yourself grace. You're doing your best. If you're doing your best, you're doing your best. That's it. You know, there's nobody should be breathing down your neck waiting for you to do your next move. If they are, they're either a hater or they're a perfectionist or something. I don't even know, but you got this for real. It's clear that we are doing the work. And it's very clear that the work is paying off. And it's very clear that the work will pay off for everything that we've wanted. And that's all we can ask for. It might not look the way that we wanted. It might not happen the way that we wanted, but it's going to end the way that we wanted. Yeah. We're going to be okay. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching this long. I know today was a bit rocky, but I really appreciate you guys watching this long. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys want to do. Please let me know if this video resonated with you guys. Yeah, so if you guys want to, you can follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Those all will be linked down in the description. And as long as my website and Cash App and Venmo. Like I said, my birthday is coming up soon on the 24th. So if you guys would like to bless me, please go right ahead. I would appreciate it. Times are tough. But I'm also just happy to be alive. So there's that. Good things are coming. I can feel it. Good things are happening. Some scary things are happening, but some good things are also coming too. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I can say that for the first time in a long time that I am genuinely happy, you know, just to be alive. So, I mean, for the first time in a while recently, you know, life has been hard, but we're good. We're alive. We're happy. We're here. We're breathing. Times are still tough, but we're alive. So can't complain too much. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole video, and if you guys have, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. My bad, you guys. I forgot to mention, my readings are open on my website if you guys would like to come and book a reading. Yeah, I think that was the only thing I forgot. My website is NimbusThePoet.com, but like I said, it'll be down in the description. Yeah. Check out my poetry too while you're there. Book a reading. Check out my poetry. Yeah. Thank you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.